And finally, today is October 27, 2025. I got hurt in Linden, New Jersey at the Phillips 66 plant in October 2nd, 2024. And my job really just kind of left me hanging, man. The CEO men told me they was going to look out for me, follow their lead in the situation.
In a quarter mile,
Yeah, right,
turn right
buddy.
onto East Petty Street.
If I didn't have a plan or common sense, and follow the directions of a couple of people in the plant, I'd have been asked out. They refused to file workman's comp like they was going to take care of me. They was going to pay for if I needed surgery, they was going to pay for it. They pretended like they paid for the first MRI when they swiped their credit card. I knew I was getting fucked once I got that bill in the mail. $200. No, what, bro? But it said Evergreen, North America on it, with my name underneath, I would have never been able to get the MRI on just my name, you know what I'm saying? And the crazier part is,
at the light, turn right onto East Petty Street.
My company was not at fault. My company was not at fault for the incident. It was Brock. They built the scaffold the fucked up way. The scaffold was missing for 2 steps, a 30-inch scaffold piece. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lunging and jumping down about 30 times, and on the last time, I'm trying to lunge up. Something popped in my leg, gave up, I fell down. They didn't take care of it. They didn't take care of it for like two weeks. Two weeks later, I got an MRI finally. You know what I'm saying? But I still had to walk and go to work every day.
Turn left onto
Now, granted, I didn't have to do nothing when I went to work. You know what I'm saying? But for it to be a non-recordable and them trying to handle it under the scenes, you know what I'm saying? It was. I just gotta I gotta keep them on clocking in to make it look right. You know what I'm saying? Because why they paying for a body, which me being from Louisiana, all the way in New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? Even though I work for the New Jersey branch, it's like, why are we paying for this body and he ain't coming to work? So they would have to file the incident, you know what I'm saying? Man, the boy wasn't trying to file shit. After the 2 weeks was over with.
In 1,000 feet,
After
turn right onto Bradford Street.
And shit wouldn't get done, you know what I'm saying? Man, and I found out, I got the diagnosis back from the MRI that I had a torn meniscus, you know what I'm saying? That was the initial problem that I knew about. Tripping. Man, it was the road's crazy out here. That was the initial problem. Me walking for 2 weeks on my shit. Got the fucking
turn
last
right
room
onto
on the
Bramford Street, then turn left onto Frellinghuisen Avenue.
Got the last fucking room at the end of the hallway at my hotel every day. Walking from the gate to the yard. I got the driver coming in the truck inside the gate. I ain't gonna cap.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Frellinghuisen Avenue.
Just my company line for what, man? It's not our. So basically, what I gather is my company was trying to take the lick so they wouldn't get a safety violation for Phillips.
This is what it may feel like after letting.
Because we didn't have no issue with the shit, you know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. So it's for their relationship. So basically, it's fuck me. But I didn't know it was fuck me until I decided to go home, and for me not to file a workman. They wanted me to use my personal short-term disability. They were trying to make me stay in New Jersey so they get therapy and get surgery. But after them 2 weeks and nothing was shaking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh no, man, I'm going home to see what's up with my shit, man. Because I'm too much. I've been in a weight loss journey for the last 7 years, you know what I'm saying? Nothing came too far to lose all my ability for a big guy and just be stuck with nothing, you know what I'm saying?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto
I've
Poynter
learned
Street.
from other co-workers that my company done fucked some people before. So, man, what the fuck I look like? Excuse my French, you know? But, so I got home, and so I didn't file my claim, you know what I'm saying? Because I learned if I had filed a short-term disability, then anybody who was liable for what happened to me wouldn't have been responsible no more. I'd have been my dumb ass. I'd have been looking stupid. Whatever happened after that. So I say no. I told the safety man, look, hey man,
Street, then turn
what's
left
the deal?
onto Pennsylvania Avenue.
I'm gonna file. Either I'm gonna file workman's comp. I ain't using my short-term disability, and I told him why. So he came up with this magical idea. Okay, hey Clarence, we're gonna take the plant's gonna pay you
Take the next left onto Pennsylvania Avenue.
until we find out what's going on. Until we figure out a solution, until we get the results back. So basically,
Continue on Pennsylvania
I asked for a second
Avenue
opinion, you
for
know what I'm
half a
saying?
mile.
Because I didn't have no opinion besides the results of the MRI. I finally get home. I got the MRI on the 16th. I requested to go home on the 18th. They got me a flight on the 19th of October. I get home on the 21st. They booked me they sent me to this occupational place in Louisiana called Prime Occupational. And I get there. It was supposed to be for them to refer me to orthopedic specialist. But what the safety guy does, he backdoors and try to make it seem like the initial day that I got hurt and went to their company doctor, that was the first opinion. And me going down there to this referral place, which I didn't talk to no doctor, I talked to just a nurse and the people that did the paperwork. And all she did was ran the paperwork up to refer me to Dr. Laborde, which is an orthopedic specialist. So, big man, safety man, Mike Ryan, he go back door and call them people and actually speak to their doctor and tell them to write them a diagnosis letter that was my second opinion. So we could have just closed this shit altogether, you know what I'm saying? And he tried to blame it on me having arthritis. That's why I got hurt. I'm like, no, sir. You got me all the way jacked up, my boy. So they misled me, paid me for 4 weeks while I was home, and then automatically the payments just stopped. And once it just stopped with no explanation, I knew I was getting fucked. So guess what? As soon as I got home, I went to get me a lawyer. Period. What the fuck y'all playing with, man? I ain't never been no dumb nigga. So what I can say is my boss was stuck in between a rock and a hard spot, you know what I'm saying? Because no matter what he thought was right or wrong, you know what I'm saying, man still got a job to do, you know what I'm saying? And if I'd have followed his direction, I'd have got fucked. Because he would have thought he was doing the right thing, and then a bunch of big,
600 feet, turn
2 or 3
right
big
onto
swinging
Lincoln
niggas came
Park.
on top of him and told him, no, this is what we're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Knock him out the way, and I was stuck communicating with him about what I'm doing on the back end, you know what I'm saying, thinking I'm going back to
Use
work.
the left 2 lanes to turn left
it didn't
onto
go like
Broad
that, you know what I'm
Street.
saying?
Mayor Kenneth A. Gibson
He's telling me I'd
Boulevard.
love to have you back, you know. You gotta, as soon as you're done with, we gotta release you from. First he told me the company wouldn't follow no fucking workman's comp. They refused to do it. So I went to the big dog. I emailed the president of the company, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this is not how that's supposed to go, man. That's not how it's supposed to go at all. And it's traffic jacked up. This one I'm kind of gotta pay attention. So
At
now,
the light,
throughout this
use
whole
the
journey,
left 2 lanes to turn left onto Broad Street. Mayor Kenneth A.
he
Gibson
telling me
Boulevard.
at first they didn't want me to go home. They would just go find something for me to do, some paperwork or some shit. But I'm like, nah, man, this shit. I didn't come too far in my journey, you know what I'm saying, to be going backwards.
Continue
you know what
on
I'm saying?
Broad Street
and
for
and the way my
3/4
leg
of a
was
mile.
feeling, the way my leg was feeling, I felt like it was a point of no return because of how agile and hostile I was for my size. You know what I'm saying? How far I can, and I couldn't do shit. So my lawyer back home got the ball rolling, got me some immediate medical attention. You know what I'm saying? And got me in therapy, and therapy. I did shockwave therapy, and I found out that I had a bulging. I was having neck problems and problems in my back. So from me walking on my leg for so long behind my company, just playing with me, I end up with a bulging disc in my neck and my back. So we start doing shockwave therapy and decompression therapy. After all that, bro, I ended up having to do knee surgery. A shot in my neck, a shot in my back. After surgery, a shot in my knee. Still doing physical therapy as we speak right now to this day. And I had to figure out how to do all this shit on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because I had surgery in February 2025. And after surgery, then I had the shot in my neck. The shot in my back. Then after the shot in my back, had enough time to work his magic, I shot in my neck. And that shit was a problem. I ain't never getting a shot in my neck again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it took me like 3 weeks for to be able to hold my head up. Oh no. But it's so crazy how my job, Evergreen, North America, working for Phillips 66, we go to work 30 minutes every day, early. And we brag they spend so much money on safety and worrying about safety and to just kind of fuck me like this for some shit that ain't had nothing to do with us. I'm the victim. They telling me I'm the victim. I got all the paperwork. I am the victim. I didn't do nothing wrong. But all they tried to do was make it be a non-recordable incident until I made it a recordable incident. Because I went to I got narcotics from the doctor. I had to have surgery. So now my job talking about, okay, we'd love to have you back after you're released from the doctor. You know what happened? As soon as I got released from the doctor, my workman's comp lawyer did what he had to do. He reached out to the workman's comp adjuster. Man, them about fired me, bro.
In a quarter mile, continue straight to
I
stay
got
on
fired.
Broad Street, Mayor Kenneth A. Gibson Boulevard.
And I got fired, and I told my boss whenever I called him to let him know what's going on, he was like, what the fuck? So basically, like I said, he ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, no control over nothing, you know what I'm saying? And it's no fault to him, but like I said, I do believe he knew a lot more than what he was saying, you know what I'm saying? Because he was the middleman stuck in between all that. I'm communicating with him, he communicating with them. They're telling him shit, and I don't think he telling me everything, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say, he's still a real dude, you know what I'm saying? And I understand he got a family to feed. I know I take care of myself, but I couldn't expect him, you know what I'm saying, to go against the grain, and he worked hard to get to the position that he in, you know what I'm saying? I'm just one person. But what I don't respect about the company is y'all send me to the boondocks in all fucking directions of the United States. And for me to get hurt and y'all to neglect me and be like, ain't shit happening, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck me. So let's say if I'd have died or someone tried to lie and tell my family some bullshit, man, that shit ain't cool, man. I'm going for that shit. Shit whack, bro. Now I'm stuck having to come out of pocket and spend $1,200 coming out here to New Jersey to see my workman's comp doctor and my attorney's doctor, you know what I'm saying, today.
Stay on Broad Street,
on my dime.
Kenneth
I
A.
shouldn't be paying for none of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if it don't get done, it ain't gonna get done. That shit crazy, bro. So now we're gonna see what's gonna happen today. October 27, 2025, man. A whole year plus of this bullshit. And I end up with no job because my job lied, said it was gonna take care of me. I tried to follow that direction, and when I seen there was lollygagging and playing games, you know what I'm saying, I went get my own, you know what I'm saying? And then I went find a way to file workman's comp because they refused to do it. I had to email the boss man. And he put me with the right people, you know what I'm saying? And then they wondered why it took so long. That messed it up. Me being all the way in Texas and Louisiana, filing a workman's claim that happened in New Jersey. In January when the incident happened I got out just in January of 2025. The incident happened October 2nd, 2024. They wondering why in the hell they ain't my company ain't filing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm there looking stupid.
Continue on Broad Street for half a mile.
I never understand this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I understand everybody working cahoots together, you know what I'm saying? Because workman comp gave me the blues. They try to prolong and they dragging and prolong and telling me anything I did on my own is on me. And that ain't on them. Because it's at the network, you know what I'm saying? But y'all nobody trying to help me in the first place. So I miss over 50-something weeks of work, you know what I'm saying? Like, workman's comp supposed to give me some money every week for me to survive. I had to figure that shit out. For some shit that I don't understand what's the point of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we're gonna get to the end of it. We shall see. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great day, guys. And I miss my co-workers, bro. I enjoy working for David Dabney, for Evergreen, and Phillips 66, in the New Jersey Bedway plant. Man, my job was lit, man. Man, look, bro. That's crazy. And Mr. Allen, and Mr. Ramon. But fuck John Flanagan, old bitch ass. Oh, another thing. I ain't heard from Safety since November of 2024. So all my journey been by myself. I've been figuring it out. Emailing the workman comp adjuster, and reaching out to my boss, David Dabney. Well, my former boss, David Dabney, here and there, you know what I'm saying? Just giving them the updates. But
in 1,000
Safety,
feet, turn right
Safety refused to talk to me.
The best part is I literally walked right
That's
up
bull.
to the car. Perfect for when
Crazy work.
you're a little spontaneous and
We in October
because nothing
of 2025. I ain't heard from Safety since November
we were looking for an easy way to escape the city this summer. Zip cars
2024. Once they seen I was on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wouldn't fall for their nonsense and that bull. Shit. They showed me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, real rap. They showed me. Now we're here. I'm on my way to see my attorney's doctor, and then at 1:30, October 27, 2025, I'm going to see the workman's comp doctor for the first time. Go figure, huh? Have a great day.